Hey, how you doing? Austin here. This is a very quick update about Saitama and talk about price action, but also got some notes here to recap a few things that we went over last night with Russ, the COO of Saitama. Had him on a live stream. It was a pretty cool live stream. Had like almost 3,000 people there with us live, and there was quite a bit that he covered. So I want to get to that here in just a minute. This video is for entertainment purposes only, so bear with me. I'm looking at my notes to make sure, and I'm not going to catch everything, but some of the biggies that came out of last night was Russ did not announce the exchange that is coming. Okay, but what he did kind of give us a glimpse into was he said, and I'm quoting, air quotes coming, right? He said that it is a tier 1 exchange that they are working with. And tier 1, he mentioned a couple of names, specifically crypto.com and KuCoin. I always say it wrong, KuCoin, and potentially Coinbase. But I felt like Coinbase was almost immediately disqualified because he mentioned something about lawyers and legal and this like that. So it's look like it's going to be crypto.com or KuCoin. What do you think? Drop in the comments below. Which one of these exchanges do you think it is? There's speculation on both sides. For example, a lot of the insiders inside of Saitama and the dev team, executive team, there is some pretty strong relationships with the UFC, MMA, etc. That obviously there's a big event coming on October 16th where Saitama is going to have their logo on one of the MMA fighting rings. So there's that, which, as we all know, and Crypto.com signed a massive deal with the UFC a while ago. Maybe it's crypto because of that kind of UFC MMA relationship. Maybe not. Okay. Also, maybe it's KuCoin because there's some other relationships around inside of Saitama and KuCoin. So I think both of them are kind of looking like they're going to be, neck and neck. So again, what do you think? And oh, by the way, they may throw us a curveball and it'd be not either one of those, but he did say that it was a quote tier 1 exchange that they're working with. So there you go, tier 1 exchange. You heard it here. Also, they talked about he talked about towards the end of the broadcast, Wolfcaster. This is the Saitama NFT game that's coming, okay? And he alluded to the fact that they're looking at and talking with some pretty significant partnerships related to, he didn't go too far into it, but maybe related to the development of it or something like that. But, some examples of that could be Riot Games, Epic Games, some of these big game manufacturers. So they're in talking. Now, he didn't say those, but he kind of, alluded to basically kind of like a tier 1, if you will, gaming company that's going to be involved in the development of or something having to do with that. Again, that's kind of the way Russ kind of talks about it. He kind of gives it to you and then he kind of doesn't. It's a good thing, right? He just kind of, but he did talk about that. So the Wolfcaster game was a big thing coming. I'm just looking at. He also talked about he mentioned Netflix, and he talked about Saitama, and obviously Saitama, the wallet, it's much more than a wallet. It's going to be kind of their overall kind of catch-all, everything. It's going to be their portal, really, okay? And he talked about a Netflix deal, but not with Netflix. He talked about a basically like a content deal, okay, around Saitama. And he said, it's going to be, quote, big. He didn't say it's with Netflix, but he mentioned the word Netflix only in the context of this content deal and kind of talking about kind of how big it's going to be. So he didn't say they were doing a deal with Netflix, but he talked about a content deal as it relates to Saitama that's a kind of a big thing, okay? So that was something he talked about as well. Again, the point here I'm making is big stuff coming, right? Okay. Also, he talked a lot about celebrities and working with celebrities in all different niches, like rap and music and obviously sports and baseball and football and basketball. He did drop the fact that Taco is officially on board, and by the way, not paying him. Okay, he's on board as a Saitama holder, and that they're going to start doing deals where where Taco's going to be talking about Saitama and a bunch of other, by the way. He mentioned Adrian Hamilton, a couple of others. These are pretty significant people that they're working. They're really putting a lot of their energy towards putting together these NFT deals with these celebrities. And he said that these NFTs are going to be mind-blowing and crazy, crazy cool, not like nothing we've ever seen. And ultimately, this stuff's going to go way, way far down the road to really continue to expand the Saitama brand around that, okay? So again, a lot of stuff coming out. That's kind of some of the notes I had. There was other things, but those were the biggies, okay? So obviously you can see on the screen right here, right now, Saitama is trading at 15.42, up 19%. Really, really nice. What I love is that we've established and stayed at this level, right? And so we had this run up yesterday, 60, 70+%, and we didn't dip off. I want to show you real quickly in a minute before I do. Hey, if you're interested in my Patreon, links in the description below, check it out. If you want me to help you with your portfolio and you want to be part of my group, be part of my community, 600+ people in the Discord group, would love to help you. You get access to my portfolio. $20 a month. I try to keep it as cheap as possible. You can join and cancel at any time. Oh, by the way, I got this annually deal. If you're interested in that, you save some cash. Okay, so kind of looking at the 1 minute chart. What I love about this, this is the 1 minute chart. You can see right here, 1 minute where my cursor is. Number one, we crossed 50,000 holders yesterday and we blew through it. We are at 53,236 holders right now. Okay, and what I love about what I'm seeing develop, even on the 1 minute view, this is the 1 minute view, is that anytime we get a dip, like see right here, about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago or so, we got a dip, but look how easily that dip was, quote, eaten up, right? How we just came back from that dip and just went up. So you can see we had the run up, we actually had a run up earlier today, nice run up, established a new level, and then dipped down, but then boom, we came back almost immediately, real quickly, nice volume there, it's just eaten up like that. Anytime we get kind of a massive sell-off, quote massive, I mean this, like this kind of is considering this massive, but you get my point. We get it right back. That's really, really cool. Oh, by the way, it's kind of cool on, and you can see like right here, right now, there was there was 2 36 billion sells, and then almost immediately, look, you've got 2 buys coming in right behind it. Okay. No, look, okay, they're doubling. Okay, so 1 buy. There you go. So we had 1 buy, we had a sell and a buy, etc. For 1 ETH, etc. Okay, so it's kind of cool to watch this and just kind of see how it all plays out. So this is over on dextools.io if you want to check this out and go to the 1 minute view. You just type in Saitama and you use this wrapped ETH and Saitama chart if you want to check it out. I sit here and watch it sometimes. It's kind of cool to watch. All right, as always, I appreciate you. Thanks for your support of myself, my channel, my videos. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Bye.